Welcome back to Free to Become Me channel. Please go ahead and give us a like, subscribe, comment, and share. Enjoy the video. Alright, family. It is super late. When I say super late, it's like almost 9 o'clock. But the yard was still kind of wet, damp, and I meant to take a video of this area because this whole area over here was flooded. Okay, all flooded. Right in this little area was all flooded. So of course we couldn't get out and cut the grass at all. I am going to show you a little area where it's still a little water. All right, see the water? There's a little stream of water down there. Okay, so this whole area is flooded. So of course, there's no trimming over here. So just imagine this was basically in front of the house. And typically that's how it works. It dries up over there in front of the house first, and then it'll start drying up here. And it was a lot more over here. But that's what rainy season looks like. But we are about to get in this yard and start cutting the areas we can cut that's not too wet. I'm gonna wash some clothes. So let's get into it. All right, family, this is our washer. It is a Daewoo. If you've ever heard of Daewoo, I think back some years back they used to make cars, if I remember right, and if this is the same company. But we did get this locally, and of course it's in Spanish, so that's going to be power or start. Then of course that's going to be pause or go or play. And then these are all the different washes. Okay, usually it's already preset, so I'll just hit the power, then play, and then it'll come on. So as far as how much room is in here, it's not a lot. It's very small. Again, we do live in a tiny home, so we wouldn't be able to get full size. I guess we could have, but wouldn't have made a whole lot of sense to do that. So everything's tiny. So this is the lint capture. I've never seen this before, but this is something over here, I guess, and you take the lint out. So I'll go ahead and get that removed. Okay, and it comes with two lint captures, and you can put this one in here, and then you put the other one right here. Alright, so what I'll do, sometimes I'll fill it to maybe about right here. And honestly, I try to keep it further down here so the clothes can have a little bit more space to wash and make sure they get clean. But, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave it there. Alright, and so what I use is I will be using detergent sheets. And of course I got these from the States. Alright, so now that I got the detergent sheets in here, I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid down. And then like I said, you just push the power and then play. And there's the different options. You got your filling option. You have your tumble option. Then you have your rinse option. Oh, wait a minute. That might be the rinse. That's the rinse. And then the tumble. And then it starts at 49 minutes. And so now to fill up. It takes about an hour to wash. Then after I'm done with that load, I'll do the last load. the sheets, they really don't sud up a lot, I will tell you that. Okay, but they do work pretty good. And they don't have like any chemicals going on and, you know, all kind of stuff that can make your skin itch, especially if it has eczema or anything like that. So they're good for that. Now, as far as, you can get some that are older, or you can get the plains. I typically either get the odorless one or I get one with like a light smell. So this should come out to be pretty clean. And like I said, the less clothes you put in here, the better off you are anyway. And of course, if you want to get a fabric softener, you can always do that. I usually use vinegar because again, I'm trying to keep all the unnatural stuff like away from my skin. Because if you have, you know, any type of skin disorder, then, you know, it's good to stay more natural. Alright, so now it's time to get out and get this grass. So basically what I do every time I come out here to get my boots. There's my boots. They on their last leg, boy. When I tell you, it ain't easy. But I come out here and I make sure ain't nothing in there. Cause you know it be scorpions. They out here. So I want to make sure ain't nothing in here. I check a couple times just to make sure. So when I stick my foot in there, I gotta worry about getting bit. And also, I ain't trying to put my foot in with a lizard either. But okay, they seem to be okay. So we about to get out in the yard. Ronnie looked like he already out there. He just kind of looking around to see how damp the property is, so we can see where we can cut. But let's go ahead and get into it, because I'm not sure how long today is going to be, because it's already like 1,000 degrees and I'm already sweating, and I just been in the storage. So we'll see how this works today. Okay, family, this is all I was able to get in today. And just that little bit from back there to here, that sun was just on fire, so I didn't want to pass out. So I will finish up this in the morning, and tomorrow I'm gonna get up real early, regardless of whether it's you know, a little damp. So I'm gonna get up early so I can at least finish this part, and then I will work on the back the weekend. Now I'm here to get all the clothes. What I do is, like the t-shirts and the shorts and stuff, the regular clothes, those can dry well outside. But what I'll do, I'll let the towels and washcloth and underwear dry just a little bit, and then I'll throw those in my little portable dryer. Okay, family, I just got through washing clothes. This is my second load in the dryer. This is a Morris. I actually did a video on this Morris. You can check out our previous videos to check out more detail on this dryer. I love it. And what I do, I plug it into my EcoFlow, which is a generator. I also did a video on that. So check out our previous video. And basically I use that to avoid using electricity. And I usually can get good 2 loads. Well, actually I can get 3 loads. And then it'll be maybe at 20%. The generator, but I can get about 3 loads. Now a load looks like this. So I have a towel, a hand towel, 2 cloths, and some socks. I can get some panties in there, and actually you can fill it to about right here, because you want to make sure it has room to tumble. So you can fill it, and it takes about 30 minutes. Okay, and this is the little compartment with the water, if there's any water, but the washer drains it so good I never have to clean that out. So here's the top. So all right, so I'm gonna add minutes to it. I'm gonna go all the way up to 35 minutes. Okay, and then you just push power. And again, I already have a video on this. So I just got through cutting the grass. I'm exhausted, so now I'm gonna finish up this last load, and then I am done for today. But that's what we're looking like. Oh yeah, I want to remind you, I only put certain things in the dryer. Mostly everything I dry on the line. The only things I stick in the dryer are the things that won't get soft on the line. They're like crunchy. So you're talking about panties, washcloths, towels, things like that I'll stick in this dryer. So I don't need a lot of dryer space. So this actually works out good for this tiny home. We have come to the end of the video, and we want to thank you for joining us today on Free to Become Me. Please go ahead and give us a like. If you have not already subscribed, subscribe. comment, and share. And thank you again. Enjoy your day.